everybody, what's up? It's Pony Boy. I wanted to do a quick video. See if we're gonna see if these seeds popped, and then I'm gonna put them in substrate and continue on. I kind of moved everything in here a little bit. The Northern Lights is right here. She's grown quite a bit and will be the biggest one in there when she's all said and done. I moved the Girl Scout cookies in here with the peyote, and then strawberry cough here, and then of course Northern Lights, Maui Wowie, bubblegum, and bubblegum. Okay, so let's see if they popped. Let's check it out. All right. Let's see. White Widow, Critical 47, and Durban. These Durban don't look like they're ready, and I can tell that just by looking through the paper towels. So let's start with a White Widow. Let's see what we got here. All right, so they both pop. I like them to be like this. You see this? A lot of people are like, well, that's way too long. I disagree. I like it whenever they shuck their shells like this and the cotyledons already come out, because as soon as I put that under a light, within probably 5 hours it's going to turn green. I like doing that. I don't like playing the guessing game. This one didn't make it. It looks like there was some sort of bacteria down there on the cotyledon. Can't win them all, so that one ain't worth the fuck. So what we're gonna do is how I do this with fem seeds. I always put them in these. Okay, go ahead and start the seeds how you normally do. When they get to this point right here, I'll take one of these expandable Jiffy pots. These are not Jiffy brand. I should have bought Jiffy brand because they're a lot better. So what I'll do is I'll take this, my pollinating brush, and I'll make a hole down in there. Now these will go into a larger pot within the next probably 3 days. The reason I put them in here first, that one's super long. Let's see. The reason I put it in here first is so I can monitor how the seedlings are doing without having it be in a huge pot. In case for whatever reason it dies before it gets past this stage. Yeah, I don't like these. I like the Jiffy brand ones. They're way better. And so we'll stick it in there, curl it around, get it down in there, stuff it down. Get it in there. Be easy with it because they will break. The roots will break. So I know this might. A lot of people are probably going to trip out watching me do this, but it is what it is. This is how I do it. So, okay, that's one. And what I do is I'm going to mark it straight on here. W. Well, okay. Done. And I label these like this because Hashman, my Gromy, the one guy that runs the satellite grow, yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. So we label these because we I guess we smoked a little bit too much, And we were putting all these seedlings in peat. It's not a peat pot. I don't know what they call those, but peat pellet. And we didn't label anything. We forgot to label everything. We had probably 15 plants in there, so we had an entire run of mystery plants because we had. Oh, that looks. Look at that. See, that's good. These look real good. This is the Critical 47. You see how it shucked it? Both of them did. And this is 3 days. Now you got to be careful sometimes because these roots will come up in here like this. I try to grab them as low as I can and slowly work them out. Look at how long that is. Look at that. So when you stick that in there, within 5 hours it's going to turn green, and these they'll take right off. So let's get another one of these crappy things. The Jiffy Peat Pellets. That's what you need to get. Not these. These are some Chinese off-brand, and they suck. So I'm gonna do the same thing. It's kind of a pain with these. Like I said, these are not my peat pellets of choice. It's kind of a pain to get them all down in there. I'll stick it down in there like that. Look at this, man. I hate these. They were cheaper, and I'm an idiot. I should not have bought these. I should have went with the $1 more, and I wouldn't be having to deal with all this. Because these little peat pots make it difficult. And what I like to do is keep the cotyledon out of the wet, I don't know, soil. We want it's peat, but keep it out of there, because if not, it'll rot quick. And so I always like to have some space between the substrate. Well, again, Jiffy peat pellets. Don't use these. Alright. Took long enough. Go ahead and mark it. I'm just gonna put a big C on here. See, we're in there. Alright, last one of these. It's a shame that other White Widow didn't make it, but that's alright. We always try to start more than what we're gonna need because of that. This is gonna be Critical 47. Put a C on there. Do the same thing. And again, Jiffy peat pots, bro. Or peat pellets, rather. But, like I said, the reason I do this is so I can keep a closer watch on them as seedlings in a smaller container and not have to wonder. And there's no transplant shock. You put these straight into the 3 gallon. Well, I mean, or whatever pot size you're using. I use 3 gallons here. The satellite grows, we use 7 or bigger. So yeah, that's a good one there. Nice long tail. Some people would say this is too long, but I'm not some people. So get it down in there. Kind of. I try to kind of coil it around like a snake would be, and then just kind of push it down in there where all the roots, and you gotta be careful not to break any of them, but so all of the roots will be covered, and then you just got the cotyledon out the top. Alright, I know that kind of looks crappy. They'll stand straight up though. Alright, so those are done. Just gonna take these, and like I said, about 3 days. Oh, I need to mark it. I already did. About 3 days, and I'll set them in here at the very bottom, way down here. And yeah, I say about 3 days. I'll put them in 3 gallon pots. And whatever's not going into pots here, we'll go to the satellite. area. Yeah, these things make a mess because they're cheap crap. So, alright. Now let's see what we got, y'all. Now these I don't think are ready yet. Sometimes reg seeds take a little longer, sometimes they don't. It just depends. There's a bunch of them in here though. See, we've got some that pop. They're not quite how I'd like them. They haven't shucked the seeds. Most people would plant at this stage right here. I don't like doing that. I find that I lose too many seedlings, and it looks like there's only one that's ready to be put in the dirt. I don't want to set that one there. What I do is we're just gonna wet just the very center of this pot. Now, I was using 3-inch pots for a long time for this purpose, for reg seeds. I switched to 4-inch pots, and the difference is amazing. There is no stress with them, because by the time they show sex, they haven't even hit the size of the pot yet. And so what we want to do is we want to get it wet down in there. Don't want to wet all of it. If you wet all of it, you could get it might rot in the ground, so we're in the pot. So we'll take it. You see the cotyledon. Too easy. This is way easier. And shove it down in there. Take my handy dandy brush. See how I just push it right on down. And then I like to pack around it, almost make like a little funnel going towards the seedling. And these I'm not going to label because they're all going to be in the same containers, and that's the only thing that's going to be in those containers. So in a situation like this, when these don't finish, I'll spray them one more, just like that, because it is drier. And then I'll take this and I'll put it right back in here. And we're going to set it right back on top of this light. And I'm going to say 24 to 36 hours, they will be ready to go. And anywhere from 3 to 5 days, they're going to be shucked completely the way I like them. And if they haven't shucked yet or popped yet, unfortunately, we're probably not gonna. I'll wait a full 7 days and then call it quits, because usually by that time the environment's too stagnant in these bags, etc. So all I'm gonna do is set it back down in there. No big deal. I'm gonna wait another day, close it all back up the way it was, and wrap it back up and put it back on the light. No big deal. Of course, the fresher the seed, the faster they'll pop, but we're in good biz. So that's all I got. We'll have another video soon, show some updates, etc. But I just wanted to show you guys how I do this, and I'll get these other Durbans planted within the next couple of days, and then we'll be ready to rock. So anyways, this is Pony Boy. Deuce.